I'm Carrie Gatto with Keller Williams Realty, and today I'm interviewing Aarti Telore, who is the owner of Aarti's Organic Skincare. It's so nice to meet you, Aarti.
Same here. Pleasure's all mine.
So, if you wouldn't mind just starting us off by describing your business, that would be awesome.
Okay. I am the owner of Aarti's Organic Skincare. We're based in Boston, Massachusetts, and we are a skincare that is inspired by Ayurveda, and giving you a clean option for your skincare to let your inner beauty radiate through.
Wow, I love that. And what made you decide to open this business?
I never actually thought this would turn into a business venture. I honestly was just out to um, set off to get a solution to my skin problems. I was going through a life transition a few years ago, and it kind of left me with, really bad skin. I wasn't happy with the way I was looking or feeling at the time, and I was, looking at Instagram and influencers. And buying a lot of product that was expensive but really wasn't doing much for my skin.
Hmm.
Having a conversation with my mom in her kitchen one day, and she was like, you've tried everything, why don't you just go back to our roots? And I was like, interesting. And what she meant by that is, I'm from India, I was born there, I was raised there, and my mom, my grandma, I grew up with natural ingredients, as around us, where if we had skin issues or stuff with our hair, we would just use things that are completely potent, natural, undiluted, and they really worked. And that kind of just trickled in my mind. I was like, okay, let me do some more research. And so I started doing some research on Ayurveda and just natural ingredients that are really good for your skin, and that are proven to work and are very, very beneficial without the side effects. So started doing some more research, concocted my first product several years ago, and I started using it, and my skin definitely started changing. So I was happy, and I didn't realize what a difference it was making till my friends were like, "Did you meet somebody? Are you in love? Glowing?" At the time, I was single, so it was the skincare that was, giving me this glow. And they were like, "Hey, like we want to know, what this is. Like, can you make us a batch?" And at the time, I was like, I'm not sure that this would work for you, because I was just I had formulated it based on my skin needs, which was uneven skin tone. I had a lot of flaky and dry, just my skin just lacked a lot of luster. And so I was like, I'll see. So I made them a batch, and they come from different ethnic backgrounds, so their skin needs are very different. And in a week or two of me making the product and giving it to them, they would call me and say, "What is in here? Because my skin has cleared up. My skin is glowing. I don't need to use a lot of foundation anymore." And some of my friends have really, really sensitive skin. So even though they were getting products that were unscented, it still was not giving them the benefit that they were looking for. Our products were. And I was like, interesting. And that still wasn't enough for me to do it. And the I feel like the time for me that I was like, okay, something needs to change is, I woke up one day, my head was in a bun, I had just woken up, went to the bathroom, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I remember feeling so, so, so beautiful, so confident. And I had not felt way in so long. I loved the way my skin looked. And I was like, if I need to go out without any makeup on, with my hair in a mess, I can do so today. And that feeling of just being empowered and just feeling like I've arrived, I had not had that for a very, very long time. And that was the moment I decided, I'm like, I need to do this. I need to share this with the world. And so I
Wow,
did.
that is awesome. So, do you actually formulate the products yourself?
I do. I do. This is my baby. And so I formulated myself. It's always made fresh when somebody orders. I don't make it and store it. It is basically, if you place an order tonight, I'll be making it tonight or tomorrow morning and shipping it to you.
Oh
And
my gosh.
actually, I really enjoy that, because I feel like it's a personal touch, and
Yeah,
I make it with a lot of love. So I
that
enjoy
is
the.
so unique. Um, so I didn't even know that. So how do you how do you do consultations in person or?
So here's the beauty of it. Consultations, I wouldn't call them traditional consultations. So generally, so this kind of goes to how I get my customers. It's basically word of mouth, or it's women that I just see at Whole Foods, or I'm out and about and we start chatting, and then somehow we talk about skincare, and they're like, what kind of foundation do you use? Your skin looks really good, or products you use. And I'm like, oh, actually, I'm not wearing foundation. And I hair brand, and we start talking about you know about the product. And I think, to me, what's more important than the sale really is to really know my consumer. What does she like to do? What is her skincare routine? Does she have a routine or not? If she doesn't, okay, I can help you with that. And the beauty of our products is you can use them with whatever you're using, whatever face wash you're using. So it's not a range, which is what I wanted. Because people have different skin issues, and they have different products they want to use, and I wanted something that's versatile enough to be used and still be very effective. And so with consultation, sometimes people will be like, can I call you and can we have a conversation? I'm like, absolutely. I love that aspect of the business, where I get to know somebody and can help them, if they don't have a routine, create one, and if they do, how to just enhance that.
Great. What has surprised you most about this business?
What has surprised me most? I didn't realize. I mean, like I said, I'm not an entrepreneur to begin with. I mean, this is my journey has just started, but there's so many things that one has to think about. And I think, for me, my vision has always been, I want to start grassroots. I want to really have the product in the hands of the women that would truly benefit from it. So I think learning a lot of that, I didn't think it was going to be simple, but I also didn't realize there was so many pieces to, growing a skincare business.
Sure,
Challenge
definitely.
is good. It's a learning experience and it's a challenge. So, they go hand in hand.
Yes. And what would you say that your customers say they love about your products and your service?
Hmm. Well, I do hear that our customer service is really, really good, which I love, because I always think of myself as, from the consumer point of view. So generally, if we get a message with a question, or they're not sure of something, uh, we're pretty sure to respond, pretty quickly, or if there's a problem, to solve that, as soon as we can. The other thing I would say is, a lot of the women have mentioned that their skin tone has evened out. The skin is much more radiant. The good thing with the product, you can use it, if you're a makeup wearer, you could incorporate that with your makeup, but it is skincare. So a lot of them have been doing that, and been saying, we don't use as much makeup anymore, and we're feeling better with the way our skin is looking. So we're not adding as much makeup as we were before starting to use the product, which I think makes me so happy, because that is the point. As much as I love makeup, I mean, I'm a girly girl, but just be comfortable in just the way you look and completely owning it. The makeup is just a cherry on top. So
Yeah,
that makes me very happy.
definitely. Is there any piece of advice that you could offer just in general for a great skincare routine or
Um,
have great skin?
thank you, thank you. It's taken a lot of work and patience. I say consistency. I mean, I know it sounds very cliche, but I truly believe, and just from experience, right? Because I have struggled with bad skin for a long time. The key to achieving this, like, glass skin, glowing skin, healthy skin that everybody wants, the key to that is in the little things that you do every day that add up. So being consistent is super important. The other thing I would say is, people, including myself in the past, have forgotten that we look at Instagram. A lot of the pictures are filtered. We look at influencers. They sell us these things where, okay, you add this product and your skin will be amazing. And honestly, there is no magic product. Okay, being completely transparent. But
Mm,
consistency is key, and also, your genetics play a huge part in the way your skin looks and feels. Your diet, your gut health, your environmental factors. There's so many things that kind of come together to have glowing skin, or just good skin health. That's really, really important, that people need to be conscientious about, and having realistic expectations. of, okay, it's taken, so say you've been suffering from dry skin for 5 or 10 years, just like as an example. Using a product for a week is not going to all of a sudden make that go away. It's going to take some time. It will go away, but you need to be consistent. And there's more than two tips. Another thing, not buying product out of habit, because I did that for years. I would buy products when they're over just out of habit, not
Right.
really know if they're working or not, because as you get older, so many things happen, your skin changes. And being conscientious of that, and also being realistic in my mind, to be like, okay, let me give it some time and then see if it works, because products really take a few weeks, to 2 months to show full, to see if they're actually working or not. So using it anything a week or 2 days is not realistic. So
Yeah. Yep,
that
that
would
makes
be those would be my tips.
sense. Well, I can tell how passionate you are about skincare and about your company. What else do you do in your free time besides work?
It's funny because my business is a business, but it's also my passion. So I do a lot of that in my free time. I always look at other brands, research, look at how I could make just the customer experience better. So I do a lot of that. And besides just that aspect, I love to shop. I love to travel. And I love to eat. I am a foodie. I'm spoiled. My mom's an amazing cook. So I've grown up with eating really amazing food, and I continue to. So I love doing that.
Nice, nice. And what does the future hold for you and your business?
What does the future hold? I initially, before pandemic, I had some thoughts of, being in Sephora or Ulta, but what I realized is actually I want to continue to be, online. I What I do want is to be in small boutiques, small wellness spas and salons, that are geared to clean beauty. I would want to be in some stores like that. Another very exciting thing is I'm actually working on a skin brightening mask and scrub. So just working on a few of the ingredients. I want to have the best, more potent, dense, mask ever that could be, you could use it as just a quick face wash in the morning or the night, but also use it as a face pack that's going to brighten, is going to clean, pores, tighten. So I'm really, really excited about it. This is going to be so amazing. Like I've been trying some batches of things that I've been making, and my skin is amazingly looking good. So I'm so excited. I'm still playing with some ingredients. And so once I have that, I probably will, God willing, launch sometime this year, end of the year or something like that. But so,
Fantastic.
yeah.
And what's the best way for customers to keep in touch or just to contact you?
Facebook, Instagram, as well as the website, or our email that is like on our Instagram. So if customers have any questions, they can always DM me on Instagram or even on Facebook. Shoot me an email. I typically respond within half an hour, so I'm very available. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It was great learning about you and your business.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity, and look forward to connecting soon.
Yeah, keep me posted about that mask. It sounds awesome.
We're now connected, so absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.